Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Pete Morgan and you're watching my Dare to Win save on FM23, currently with AC Milan. We're having a good season, although we are trying to throw everything away. So you were last with us for the Napoli semi-final first leg, okay, in the Super Cup. We beat them 4-0, quite comfortable. We then went on to play Napoli, okay, again, comfortable game. We beat them 2-0. Team was playing really well. We then played away at Bologna. Now we were like 5 points clear in the league and we lost 2-1. So that put us 2 points clear in the league because Inter and Juve both won their game. So Inter was 2 behind and Juve were 3 behind. I think somewhere around there anyway. Not great with numbers. We then played Cremonese, got a 2-0 win. Struggled to score, dominated the game, but come away 2-0. And we've just really struggled with a 1-1 draw against Spal. They went 1 up, we equalised straight away. We were all over them. So what does that mean for the league? The gap is 2 points between Juve and Inter. Luckily, when we drew our last game, so did Inter. Okay, so we drew 1-1 and Inter also drew 1-1. And then Juventus played later in the weekend and beat Genoa 1-0. 5 games left. Okay, it's tight as you could imagine, isn't it? So we're back for the second leg of the Napoli Super Cup semi-final. We are 4-0 up, so I know it's a bit of a... But the way we're playing, it ain't over. We're not playing great. We're struggling. We're getting a lot of injuries all of a sudden to key players as well. Okay, so it's players that start games and are important to our team. So we are struggling a little bit. As you can see from the team that I've had in the last game, we have been playing my 2 defensive midfielders in a central midfield position. So we're back to our normal start today now. Everybody looks fit. Nobody's injured. Got quite a few on yellow cards, so they could miss the final if they do anything stupid today. So it's not going to be him. I'm rotating. So it's Dokovic in goal with Neto, Fontanarosa, Bellerud and Guber across the back 4. Poldica, Pesci and Hernandez the midfield quartet. Trio. Koulibaly and Carvalho out wide with Ivanov up front. We need a result. We really can't afford to lose this game. Even though we're 4-0 up, even if we lose 1 or 2-0, we need really to be winning to keep the morale going, because I don't want to risk anything in the league. And we've got the easiest run in, I believe, but we have got Juve next. Well, not next. We play another league game after this. Then we come back for the Juve game, which was the plan all along. So yeah, we're in the Super Cup semi-final then. Second leg. And this is a game that we want to win. And fingers crossed, we're going to. We're playing away, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. But we are playing away and we do need to keep it tight. Would I be happy with the draw? We win 4-0 on aggregate. I'm not sure how the game works, but I think if we drew 0-0 and win 4-0 on aggregate, I think that still counts as like a win overall. I know if we were 1-0 up from the first leg and we went 1-0 up in this leg, you can praise because you're 2 goals to the good. So I'm not 100% on how the metric works for results and morale, but Hernandez got caught but managed to ride the tackle. Gets a lovely ball out wide to Koulibaly. Now Koulibaly drives into the box, plays it into Ivanov. And that's the story of Ivanov's season. He started on fire and we really are struggling to score goals, and I'm not sure why, because we were scoring 3 or 4 a game for fun, and now we're missing 7 or 8 a game consistently. And and it's open goals. We're missing open goals as well, which is a bigger worry. Players are hitting a crossbar, hitting a post, or even putting it wide. When we're through 1-on-1 with a goalie, 9 times out of 10 we're actually again blasting it wide, hitting the goalkeeper, or the goalie's making a save, in fairness. But we're hitting the woodwork so much all of a sudden that it's really affecting our results. And the game's decided that it's going to be a really tight run-in, which it is. We have an easier run-in. I'm gutted that we've dropped the points we have, because we are far better than those teams and we shouldn't be dropping those points. And it does, and even off outside of the right foot. We'll take that. That was needed. We're 1-0 up. I know this is a nothing game. That's 5-0 on aggregate now that we're ahead, so we're going quite well. Carvalho got it. Oh, defender actually took the pace off the ball and set it up lovely for Ivanov there. Outside of the right foot. Nonchalant finish. Absolutely chuffed. So, can we hold on to this now? I'm more impressed that we've actually scored a goal in the first half of a game, because we've really laboured to all our victories lately. And here they are on the break, and that's a cheap equaliser, isn't it, guys? I'd like to say that was a decisive break and a decisive ball into the box, and but look how big the centre half is, and Dokovic as well, very weak-handed. Disappointing. Still, that's 5-1 on aggregate, so that's what we've got to remind ourselves. If anybody knows how to stop those things coming up, just let me know. I've looked and I think I've cut them out, but they always come back. I'm trying to ignore them all now on the off chance that they don't come back, but I think that's only for the actual game. I'll have to have a proper look and a read up on the help section, I guess. It's not something I've ever bothered with before, but now it's an annoyance. And that's a long ball over the top. We've got that lovely Hernandez from the midfield getting back to tidy that up, which isn't ideal. Which sort of suggests how slow my centre-halves are. So although I like my centre-halves, Fontanarosa and Bellerude, I have to be honest, they are a little bit Titanic-ish when it comes to movements. They're a little bit Harry Maguire, if you like. And that's a long-range shot on their goal. I thought their goalie had fumbled that and it had gone into the net, but he's done enough to parry it wide. Koulibaly with the corner. And our goal scoring from corners has totally dried up this season. And they've hoofed it clear. I think my top centre-half goal scorer this season has got 2 goals. And that's simply because I've nobbled the corner taking. But we've conceded so many goals from corners I begin to think that it's fair. And there you go, we've got a lovely cross into the box, and Boularoud's there. That's his second goal of the season. Now, when you think he's 6'8", last season he'd be on 30 goals now, but that's his second goal of the season, and he's since the January transfer window he's been an ever present in the team. So yeah, but it's 2-1, sorry, not 2-0. Paul Dika, lovely ball to the back post, and Boularoud, look at the size of the guy, he is a giant, isn't he? So happy with that. It's even Stevens, really. I think we're dominating possession. There's not a lot in the XG, if I'm honest, and there's not a lot in the chances created. So it is the possession that's keeping us going. So we are gonna. Oh, I can't pump fists. Don't really want that. Hands together in prayer. Well done on controlling possession. That's what we want. That seems to be the correct answer. So I was just messing with the dog and I've got hairs on my face. That's the trouble with having a beard and a dog. You trap the hairs in your facial hair, so then they annoy you when you least want them to. So 2-1 up. Running the clock down now. This will do. Oh, a third goal would do even better. I have to be on. What a ball in from Hernandez, and the header down was comfortably fielded by the goalkeeper. So we're 66 minutes. I'm itching to make the substitutions. Neto with a good header there. Koulibaly, I thought he was going to pick that up, but he didn't. The guy run off him and got the ball. 2-1. And they're in, and it's good clearing on the line there. And oofed into touch by Gieber, I think that was. Now we're on 69 minutes, so before another starts, I'm going to make some substitution. I've been watching these, and they are coming down. Boularoud obviously running back. I'm going to put Akamiya in for him. I've got Gieber struggling, so Lacarenza can come on for that. Paul Dika struggling. Bossio on for him. And I'm really tempted to get Ivanov off. And I'm going to give Morelli, as it's a cup and he needs some fitness, a Lofmark can rest. Koulibaly, that's a 5 made on 70 minutes. Suicidal if we have an injury now, which invariably we will. But we have got Juventus coming up, and I know we've got a bit of spare time in between this game and that. Oh, that's lovely challenging by Hernandez. Morelli, a loose pass really, which made Carvalho track back. Had to break his stride and come back for the ball, which wasn't ideal. And they're now breaking out wide to Moshi. Moshi plays a lovely ball in, but Akamiya's there. I feel a bit for Akamiya. He was been a quality player for the 3 seasons we've been. Well, this is the 3rd season, so for the first 2 seasons. But then I've brought the youthful players in that is the future. So obviously they're the players I've been playing and prioritising their development. So Akamiya still, and oh dear. Oh, and that's nicely played, but I'm hoping he's offside. The referee's running forward. It was a nice idea by Del Orto, but why? Little bit like, what's his name last night for Chelsea when he was through and should have shot. And actually they've got away with it this time. The guy they signed from Leicester, the name escapes me at the minute. It's an age thing. He was through and should have shot and decided to pass and passed it to the defender. So anyway, 2-2 on the day. I can live with that. 2-2. Excuse me. 76. Come on, guys. I'm going to chuck a little bit of encouragement out there. That'll upset them all. And then we lose 3-2, but got to try it. And that's headed down, and what a shot. And I'd like to say the goalie got something on that, but I don't think he did when it went up or when it came back down. So we don't want to lose it, guys. Cleared by Akamiya and then played straight back down the middle of the park. And oh, that's going to be a penalty. It wasn't, was it, at all? But the referee's got an excuse to give it, so he's going to give it. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Desperately didn't want to lose this game. It's going to make the run in even. Oh, and a cracking save by Dokovic. I was confident the entire time. I knew he would do that. Just toying with him. So I'm happy with the 2-2 draw. Not as happy as I'd have been with a 2-0 win, but 2-2. We're through comfortably. We haven't lost. I think we played well. We looked better in that game than we've looked in a lot, I have to be honest. And what do you know, it's Juventus in the final. So that's going to be an interesting final. So we are going to go away and play Brescia offline. And then we'll come back for the away game at Juventus. And if we're anything less than 3 points ahead of Juventus, this could be the game we lose the league. See you in a moment. Welcome back then. We won our game in midweek, so we beat Brescia 2-1. The other 2 teams, Inter and Juventus, also won. So today's games, Inter are at home to Atlanta, we're away at Juventus, and as you can see, 2 points in it. So we need a minimum of a draw to keep us top of the table. A win would be ideal. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a difficult game. This isn't going to be easy. Juventus are the Liverpool to our Blackburn. Liverpool were the thorn in Blackburn's side, and Juventus and Inter are the thorn in mine. As you can see, we've got a lot of players back from injury today, so that's good. So Inter have won 5-1 and promptly go top of the table. So now the game against Juventus has a lot more in it. So we're going to have to make no changes, I don't believe. Dokovic is back fit, so I will actually put him in goal. Not because he's a better goalie, but because I'm used to him being there. That's the only reason why. And we do want a reserve goalie just in case. Rodrigo, that's fine. They're not fit. So the team today then to play Juventus, okay, in what could be a title decider, I guess, is Dokovic in goal with Neto, Fontanarosa, Bullerud and Gruber across a back 4. Gruber did pick up a yellow card in the cup semi-final, so he misses the final against Juventus, which is disappointing. Podica, Pesci and Hernandez is a midfield trio with Koulibaly and Carvalho out wide and Ivanov up front. So, how are we going to do today? What team's going to turn up? We laboured to a 2-1 win in our last game. Okay, we really did struggle. We were 2-0 up and looking comfortable, and then I thought, oh, we're going to throw it away because they got a goal back and we just didn't look the part from then on. So here we go, it's Juventus at Juventus, so we do need a big game today. We've all got to turn up. As you can see, our form recently isn't title winning form. 2 wins, 2 draws and a defeat. Juventus are sitting 3rd with us 2nd, and now Inter top. Inter's goals are really hammering our goal difference as well. We're struggling to win by a goal, and they're banging 4 and 5 in every game. So here we go. Fingers crossed we are going to do this. This could cost us the season. It really could cost us the league. And there's a good ball in now. Can Carvalho get above it? He has. The goalie's managed to keep it out somehow. How did he save that? I really don't know how he managed to get to that. I thought we were going 1 up there. So we did have a good game earlier in the season against Juve. I think we beat them 3-0 if memory serves. But we really need... And that looked like that was in. I'm sorry, but you can bounce it up and look at it on the line. But the original bounce looked like it was well in a goal. Oh, we need that. But we're shading it so far. It's early doors. This is Juve. They are capable of scoring in an instant and making us look. Now, there you are. We're caught on the ball midfield again. Oh, what is happening? So we're chasing him back, but he's running away from us here. Ebert in, that's offside. That's fine. Good save by the goalie, so they're going to give the corner rather than the offside, but he was a country mile offside. And we really need to defend this, and we do. And the keeper's done well. Dokovic, safe hands. And it's going a bit quiet, but that's okay. So Neto with the long ball straight to them. We do that a lot as well. I must have something set out wrong there. Maybe I need to bring somebody in a bit closer on the throw-ins, but the set plays aren't going as well this season as they did last season. I don't know why, because the team's pretty much the same. But we're not scoring from corners, free kicks or throw-ins like we were. And that's, oh my word alive. And don't just get shot of it. Tippy-tappy on the 6-yard line against Juventus. Not the way to win the game. So it's still 0-0. 37 minutes gone, but we haven't. And we're not winning our headers. And that was and he's never going to catch Sesko from there, because Sesko runs away and scores a goal. We're 1-0 down. We're going to have to encourage the guys straight away. This is bad news, guys. It's been a long old season to come away with nothing. And we've got Juventus in the cup final as well, so I'm not really fancying my chances there either. Goalie made that easy, didn't spread himself, did he? But you can't blame the goalie if the rest of the team can't stop him. I am going to work the ball in the box. So 1-0 down at half time. That means we're currently 3rd, I'm guessing, in the league table. And we really have thrown this away. And we're not playing well. We're at 6-4s or 6-5s, a couple of 6-7s, but nothing, a couple of 6-9s in the defence, but nothing really outstanding. I'm going to demand more. And Juve have got the ball again. Like I said, I don't know why Eddie Howe followed me to Italy, to be honest. He was a right thorn in my butt in England. So, and then I got the Milan job, and he promptly left Liverpool and came to Juventus. Carvalho, we're winning the ball. Wow. We're doing well, but we're not, if it makes sense. We're not really clearing our lines, and we're just giving the ball back. So we're defending well, but then just tapping the ball straight back to him, and which suggests that we are under pressure here. We're not performing anywhere like we can, and this is gifting Juventus or into the league. And it's a good job that was wide. I'm really concerned here because we're just not creating anything. We've not got possession, we're not creating, we're not playing well. I've got Neto carrying a knock by the look of that, so we're going to get Neto off. He's not fit. No point struggling with him on. I'm going to get, look at this, 6.2 for Koulibaly, who's been one of my better players this season. Just not doing anything. Hernandez, he's coming off. Pesci can come on for him if he's there anywhere. He's already on, so it would be Urban or Bossio. Put Bossio in there. Let's see if he makes a difference. And then you've got my... So that's going to be Fontanarosa there with... And that's the changes then on the hour. Almost 70 minutes. We've made 4. We'll keep the rest. Akamiya wants to go home. He's feeling a bit homesick. He's been absolutely colossus for us for the last couple of seasons, but he's come to me wanting to go. But when I asked him about it, he said, thanks for coming and having a chat. It don't matter. but we're going to have to look at offloading him in the close season, I guess. And this is going to fizzle out now. We're not even looking like we're going to get back in. And oh my word alive! I suppose they're there. They can see that it's going wide. It looked. Oh, and now Akamia's picked up a knock. That's not good. And Poldika, Bossio, come on, my son. Akamia, come on, get it out wide. Out wide. That's it. Make him run. Carvalho trying to take his man on. He's crossing the ball in. And we've hit the bar. Oh, right at the end of the game. We've hit the crossbar, and this isn't good, guys. And this is where those drop points against lesser teams earlier on is now coming back to bite us well and truly in the butt. So Lacarenza's done well there. Plays it to Akamia. Bossio gets... Oh, he's given it away in the centre of the park again. And Poldika got him out of jail there, but we're just not clicking, are we? Lacarenza with a good win. Carvalho, come on, we need an equaliser here. Let's demand more. There's a few minutes left. We're going to go very attacking. We need a goal. We might as well lose 2-0 as lose 1-0. Over the top, Ivanov. Was he offside? If he scores, he was. He scored. Here's the referee with his arm in the air. So that's going to be offside. And this is the game slapping me in the face, well and truly. I've had a feeling for the last few games that it's not meant to be with the way the games have gone, and there you go. He was offside, wasn't he? Fair enough, but... Oh dear. So we've gone from top of the table, 5 points clear. In 3 games, we are now third in the table, a point off the pace, with 3 games left to play. Disappointed. I would guess that's the league over, and it's the same old to Juventus and Inter that's kicking my butt. So the schedule is Juventus, and then we'll see what's happening with the league. It will be Sampdoria, I guess, as the last game of the season to finish it all off. Juventus in the cup final, and then Sampdoria. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.